सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानां बाहुद्वन्द्वेन रत्नोज्ज्वलवलय भृता शोणपाणिप्रवाळेनोपाता वेणुनाळी प्रसृतनखमयूखाङ्गुली संगशारा कृत्वा वक्त्रारविन्दे सुमधुरविकसद् रागमुद्भाव्य मानैः शब्दब्रह्मामृतैः त्वं शिशिरितभुवनैः सिञ्च मे कर्णवीथि
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Janana. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. We have been seeing through the eyes of Bhaṭṭatiri, who of course takes the ideas, the content as told by Shuka Brahmam in Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam in describing the Virat Purusha of Bhagavan. The 7th Shloka of the 6th Dashakam. Prishtam Twadharma Iha Deva Manassudhamshuhu Avyaktameva Hrudayambujam Ambujaksha Kukshis Samudra Nivaha Vasanam Tu Sandhye Shepaha Prajapati Rasau Vrishanau Chamitraha. He Deva, He Bhagavan, Iha Prishtam Tu Adharmaha. Now we have to see this in comparison with the previous shloka where he concludes Stanya Yugam Dharma Devaha. His chest, Stanya Yugam, is Dharma Devaha. He is Dharma Devata. I told you opposites will exist in Bhagavan. Even Nammalvar says Nalkuravum Suvargamumai, Velpagayum Natpum, Vidamum Amudamumai. Both will stay in him. So you have got Dharma Yugalam, you have got Dharmam here. Then Adharma should be at the back. We had greed and modesty. So we have got Dharmam here. Adharmam is Iha Prishtam tu Adharmaha. What you see in the back is Adharma. Manaha Sudhamshuhu. His manas is Sakshat Chandra. That is why we say Chandrama Manaso Jataha. His manas became the Chandra. Manaha Sudhamshuhu. Sudha is nectar. We believe moon has nectar. Sudhamshuhu. Manaha Sudhamshuhu. Hey Ambujaksha. Oh, the lotus-eyed one. Now, why should he invoke the name lotus-eyed one? He could have said Keshava. In the previous shloka, it was Keshava. Why didn't he say Keshava? Because there is something to do with lotus now. Hey Ambujaksha. Hridayambujam. Oh, the one with lotus-like eyes. Your heart, which is equivalent to that of a lotus, or the lotus in your heart. Whichever way. So he is making a comparison. So he will invoke the name of Bhagavan as Ambujaksha. If you remember, when he said Keshava, he described the Keshapasha of the Lord. So here he says, Hridayambujam, your lotus heart, Avyaktameva, Avyaktam, where the three gunas are in equilibrium. Sattva, Rajo, Tamo Gunam, that equilibrium state, he says, Avyaktam eva tava Hridayambujam. So your heart, chest, that represents that particular heart, lotus like heart or heart which is there in that lotus, the Hridaya Kamalam is Avyaktameva. Kukshihi Samudra Nivahaha. Your abdominal region are the oceans, the oceanic bodies. kukshihi samudra nivahaha vasanam tu sandhye. So if you see the vastram sported by the Lord, vasanam tu sandhye, it represents the sandhya kalam, he says, which is the dawn and the dusk. We do two sandhyas, right? Pratas sandhya, sayan sandhya. That is why we do the sandhya vandanam when the sun rises and the sun sets. There is a madhyanam. So that we either do it at that time or combine it with the pratas sandhya vandanam. So he says, vasanam tu sandhye shephaha asau prajapatihi vrishanau cha mitraha. The generative organ is shephaha asau prajapatihi, is prajapati. Why is it prajapati? Because you create. Prajapati is the creator, right? He gives utpatti to the praja. So that is the generative organ, which is shephaha vrishanau cha mitraha. This mitra devata is seen in the generative glands. So the generative glands are mitra, the generative organ is prajapati. Next in the 8th shloka, Bhaṭṭatiri says, Shroni sthalam mrigaganaha padayor nakhaste hastyushtra saindhavamukaha gamanam tu kalaha vipradivarna bhavanam vadanabjabahu charuru yugma charanam karana budhete. Hey Karunambudhe, O ocean of kindness. Because we say Karuna Varudalayam Vrishashaila Tatasthanam Swayam Vyaktim Upagatam. He is the very ocean of kindness. Te Shroni Sthalam Mrigaganaha. The backside of your waist is the animal world. Padayoho Nakaha. The toenails that we see. Hastyushtra Saindhava Mukhaha. They represent the elephants, the camels and the horses. Next, Gamanam tu kalaha. The movement is your time. When you move, it is time. Te Vadanabja Bahu Charuru Yugma Charanam Vipradi Varna Bhavanam. So the lotus like face that we see, Vadanabja, Bahu, the arms, Charuru Yugma Charanam, the Uru, the thighs that we see, Charanam, the feet, Vipradi Varna Bhavanam. So he talks from the mouth to the arms, to the thighs, to the feet. What does he indicate? Te vadanabja bahu charuru yugma charanam vipradi varna bhavanam. We say brahmanosya mukhamasid bahurajanya kritaha uru tadasya yadvaishyaha padbhyagum shudro ajayata. These four varnas that we see come from your lotus-like mouth, your strong arms, the beautiful thighs, and always effervescent and the most attractive feet. So we have got the four varnas, he says, in this particular shloka. Next in the 9th shloka, Bhaṭṭatiri says, Samsara chakramayi chakradhara kriyaste viryam mahasura ganosthi kulani shailaha Nadyaha sarit samudayastara vascharoma jiyadidam vapura nirvachanam niyamesha. So, nirvachaniyam, Isha. Hey Isha, ayi chakradhara. You have got that chakram. For Keshavanama, Keshapasham. For Ambujaksha, you have got the Hridaya Kamalam. Now he says, Chakradhara, that which goes in a chakram. Why should he call it chakram? Te kriyaha samsara chakram. Whatever you bring into this world goes in a cyclic form. Bhagavad Pada says, Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jathare shayanam, iha samsare. Bahudustare krupaya pare pahi murare bhaja govindam bhaja mudhamate. So he says it is a cyclic process that we see. Even in our colloquial language we say history repeats itself. What goes around, comes around, goes back. It is a cyclic process. So to describe that cycle, Yadayattam Jagat Chakram Kala Chakram Cha Shashvatam, he says the one who holds chakra as a sign of the cyclic process. Te kriyaha samsara chakram viryam mahasura ganaha. Your prowess is the host of great asuras. So asuras are also a part of him. See, in Sanatana Dharma, there are no two aspects, God and the devil. No. The devil that we see in us is a dosham, but it doesn't attach itself to Paramatma, but is a body of the Paramatma. So in a way, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, Jalandhara, Shishupala, Dantavakra, all of them are children of Bhagavan. There is no doubt as if they were created by somebody else. They are also children of Bhagavan. So he says, Viryam Mahasura Ganaha Asthi Kulani Shailaha. The bones that we see in you, Virat Purusha, are the hills and the hill ranges. Nadyaha, the randras, the blood vessels that we see. Nadyaha, we say, right, veins, arteries, capillaries, all that carries blood in some form or the other. Those nadyaha, sarit samudayaha, they all represents the waterfall, the rivers, the lakes and so on and so forth. Romaha, taravaha cha, romaha, I told you, above the murdhini is kesha. Anywhere below is Roma. The Roma that we see on Bhagavan are nothing but the trees. So the entire world is visualized that way. Roma, Taravahacha. Hey Isha, hey Krishna of Guruvayur, Idam Vapuhu. This body of yours, Anirvachaniyam Jiyat. It is there to shine within me, which is beyond description. Anirvachaniyam. It is beyond. Vachamagochara mahima virajite, says one poet. It is beyond my mind. It is beyond my thought. It is beyond my words. Anirvachaniyam jiyat. In the concluding shloka, Bhaṭṭatiri says, Idrik jaganmayava pustava karma bhajam karma vasana samaye smaraniyamahuhu tasyantaratma vapushe vimalatmanete vatalayadhipanamostu nirundhirogan tava jaganmaya vapuhu idrik. This cosmic universe and creation of yours which has been described, smaraniyam karma bhajam, is worthy of remembrance for the karma yogi. For the one who practices karma, smaraniyam karma bhajam karma vasana samaye ahuhu. At the conclusion of worship, great people say, Hey Vatalaya Dhisha, Hey Bhagavan, who has created this world, now who is in Vatapuri, which is in Guruvayur, Namaha Astute. So this entire cosmic universe where Bhagavan Paramatma enters and then becomes the Virat Purusha, to show the different layers. We have got the 7 layers above, 7 layers beneath. Namaha Astute. My salutations are to you. In fact, in Krishna Yajurvedam, there is a bhagam called Shatarudriyam or Rudram. In that Sri Rudra bhagam, there are 11 anuvakams. The third anuvakam, if my memory serves me right, offers Namaha, does Sharanagati neve, Namakakubhaya Nishangine Ste Nanam Pataye Namaha, Taskaranam Pataye Namaha. So it offers salutations to him. Similarly, Namaha Astu Te, salutations to you. Antaratma Vapushe, who is the indweller of the cosmic form. Tasya Vimalatmane, who is made of pure Sattva Guna. Bhagavan is Shuddha Sattvam. Absolutely, there is no admixture of Rajo and Tamo Gunam. So even while he is there in Vaikuntham, he is Sattva Gunam. When he comes as a beautiful Divyamangala Vigraham, it is Sattva Gunam. So he says, Tasya Vimalatmane, that which is of Sattva Guna with no blemishes, Nirundhi Rogan, you have no defects in you. Agreed, you are the Paramatma. Am I not a part of your Shariram? Shouldn't I also be bereft of ailments? I am suffering from ailments. While I am experiencing your Virat Rupa, Hey Bhagavan, why don't you remove my ailments? So Bhaṭṭatiri pleads to Bhagavan to remove his ailments so that he can lead a normal life, thereby praising and propitiating Bhagavan in an even more blissful and peaceful manner. So he say, Nirundhi Rogan Tasya Vimalatmane He Vatalayadhisha Namaha Astute. So if we see the shlokas of this Dashakam 6, it describes Virat Rupam, it describes the 14 worlds, it associates all the 14 worlds with each part of Bhagavan, then it also compares the hills, the day and the night, the sun, the moon, the stars, Dharmadevata, then we have got the Nadyaha, the water bodies, and then we have got the Panchabhutas, all of this associated with Bhagavan's body. So what we see as universe is in a way Bhagavan himself. Just because he takes the form of the universe, it doesn't mean the doshams of the universe will be attached to him. He will be detached from the doshams because he is Akhila Heya Pratyanikatana. So Bhaṭṭatiri in the 6th Dashakam has taken humongous efforts to put forth the essence of this creation in the set of 10 shlokas.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण